Hey guys, back at it. This is day 72 in my 100-day daily diary challenge. I was prompted in a meditation devotional session to put my daily happenings, little nuggets of wisdom. I sometimes jump on a soapbox, but I was prompted to put this out here for just everyone and anyone to hear, kind of not unknowing what I'm working on by doing that. So as I've been going through these these days of daily diaries and posting them, I've definitely been learning a lot more about myself and kind of why I was prompted to do this. So let's get to it. Today is day 72. Today was a really, really boring and chill day. It was much, much needed. I was in a car accident, so I've been on the schedule for the chiropractor every Tuesday, Thursday. So 2 days a week, I go to the chiropractor. Sometimes if I need it, I can go 3 times. But so far it's just been 2. It's been helping a lot, and I haven't gotten my car fixed yet. So that's a little frustrating just because I don't want to drive it places and take it certain places because I don't want it to get damaged even more. I'm just really anxious to kind of get it in and get it taken care of. So anyway, after taking the kids to school this morning, having some really great conversations about moving and not moving and what their feelings are, and how they're responding to the new year of school, and kind of the last couple, I guess it wouldn't be couple, the last chunk of time in North Carolina, how they're responding and what they're saying. So far, it's positive and nothing alarming. They're both on board. They're both super excited. We have some trips coming up. So we always talk about, what's going on this week, what's going on next week, what's coming up in the next month. We have a really, really cool Airbnb that I booked that is Harry Potter themed. We just got into Harry Potter, so it's been within the last year and a half that we've started to watch the movies and understand the whole Harry Potter world. It's been really fun to kind of plan this trip for them, and they really didn't know what the Airbnb was going to look like until I just recently showed them. So we're going to do that this weekend up in the mountains, and then we're going to go to a place called Land of Oz, which is an old theme park that has a really, really cool history and kind of some spookiness to it. So I think it'll be really fun to do those 2 things. And then maybe hit some other big spots on the way back. So we have a full weekend planned, and we usually talk about those things on the car ride to school. So that was today, getting the kids to school. And my son always has this routine that he likes to do when going to school. And I don't know, really. No, actually I do. I know how it started. So when I first was in a divorce and separation from my ex-husband, there was a lot of domestic abuse that was going on, and a lot of reluctancy to want to go to school and be put in a place where the teachers and the staff had really no power, no control to help him not go with his dad. So he did not want to go to school. He did not want to be in that environment because he knew he was helpless, which is amazingly sad. And I will definitely touch on that a different time. But I started to piggyback him into school. So we'll drive to school, park in the parking lot, hop out of the car, put his backpack on. He'll hop on my back. I'll piggyback him over to the front of the door, give him hugs and not kisses, but just give him super big hugs. And then we created our own handshake. So we do that, and then he goes in and he has a great day. It's just a way to connect with him and create a routine and create something that he's looking forward to, so that he's not always in this mindset of, this is the place that's not supporting me. because I'm supporting him, and he knows that he can call me anytime he needs something. So that is typically what we do when we go to school. So taking the kids to school is always a blessing. Again, this is why I left my 9 to 5, so that I could be more relaxed with them, enjoy more time with them, and creating memories that I might not have if I am in a job that's requiring a lot of time from me. That's been enjoyable. And I went to the chiropractor after dropping them off to school, came back to the house, and really had no motivation to do anything. I've been feeling really drained and kind of at the bottom of things, or at the top of things. I don't know. I'm getting two images in my mind where, I'm just so drained and tired from everything that's been going on, and I'm just at the bottom, and I need the rest to be able to get back on top of things. And or I feel like I'm at the top of things where I've hit the ceiling, I've hit that barrier before the next push, the next break, the next level, so to speak. So you can look at it either way. Either you have one level and you just go from top to bottom in this one level, or you have multiple levels, and each time you hit the ceiling, you're basically at the bottom, or at the max you can go. So there's some resistance, there's some fatigue, there's a lot of emotion around hitting that ceiling. And before the breakthrough can happen, and before you hit that next level, I always feel that there's some resistance, and that you get pushed back a little bit. It's almost like a saran wrap, or like bouncy ball material. Like if you have a huge bouncy ball and you push into the bouncy ball, it's going to push you back. And I do feel like when you're growing, expanding, when you're learning and changing, there is that when you hit the ceiling, hit the max, there's that bouncy ball pushback before you can actually move through it and go to the next level. So I think I've been feeling some of that, and feeling a lot of fatigue. So today was really 100% rest. I just sat on the sofa, got some water, hung out there, did some stuff that I needed to do on my phone, just like back end, signing up for school field trips for the kids, making sure all my bills were in order to be taken care of, just little things that kept popping up in my mind while it was sitting there. I just took care of them. I didn't have an agenda. I didn't shower. I just was resting. And rest is really good, especially when you are feeling fatigued. It's really not good when you're feeling fatigued and stressed out to continue to push through it, because you need to take care of you. You are number one. You are the one that you're supposed to take care of in this life. You're supposed to take care of your body. You're supposed to take care of your mind, your spirit, your soul. All the things of you should take care of first. And when people put themselves last and always put others first, it is a lot of frustration that comes from that, because you are number one. I gave this example before, but if you're thinking you're in a big airplane, you have maybe, depending on the airplane you're in, 140 to 180 seats, 180 to 140 people. If the pressure were to change and the oxygen masks were to come down, they say put yours on first, then assist others. What if you, one person, were to go through the whole entire plane, putting on everybody's oxygen mask for them? By the time you reached the end of the plane and finished, and maybe would finish, I don't know. It depends on how much energy and push and drive you had to do this for other people. You would not be able to put your mask on at the end of helping everyone on that plane. it would also cause you to have a lot of problems and issues. I mean, just normally thinking about if you're reducing your oxygen and the oxygen pressure is low and you are taking extra time to get the oxygen you need, there's going to be physical issues. There is going to be like mental issues, maybe like you lose some brain cells or you lose some memory or you start to have a seizure, or I don't know what could happen if the oxygen is taken away from you. But if you think of it that way, how can you not put yourself first so that you can help everyone in the airplane? If you want to help others, you need to put yourself first. It is a really, really, really important thing. It's not selfish. It's not selfish. I'm just going to repeat that. You are not selfish for putting yourself first. It is necessary. How am I supposed to be a great mother if I can't put myself first, take care of myself, be the best version of me I can in the healthiest way possible, I don't know, it just doesn't make sense to me anymore. Before I had started to grow and heal and understand this, I did not put myself first. I was running on fumes. I was putting myself last and not being authentically who I was. I was doing all the wrong things and I pushed myself to a really, really bad place. I was drinking, I was smoking, I was doing a lot of things that I shouldn't have done to fill holes, to cover up emotions, to try to make myself not feel what I was feeling. And I think also being a mom, you have this mentality of sacrifice for your children. But yes, I do. My children are number 2. They are the second in line to my attention, and I will put them as priority over anybody else. But myself is first. I need to be the best I can be to show up for the people I care about so that I can help them. So if you take anything from today, I hope that you take that. You are not selfish. You're not doing something out of the ordinary. Taking care of yourself first and putting yourself as a priority. Get good sleep. Eat good food. Work out if you want to work out. Don't work out if you don't want to work out. Like, just take care of you. Make sure you're good. You want to try to do 3 things every day that make yourself ridiculously happy. Like, just, it doesn't really matter what it is. But if this thing gives you ultimate joy and ridiculous happiness, and it's for you, then that is the self-care that you need to do until it doesn't. And then you shift to something else. Always follow the joy. Always follow the passion. Always follow the things that bring you excitement. This is how you're going to cultivate a better care system for others. Care for yourself so that you can care for others better. And we have gone way, way over. So, I mean, like I said, today was just really, really super chill and a lot of rest, a lot of recovering because I want to show up to be the best version I can. And it was something that was just needed. And I don't feel bad for just sitting around doing nothing anymore because I don't do it all the time. I'm not depressed. I'm not emotionally in a bad place. So for me to sit around and rest all day, or for me to lay in the bed and actually take naps all day, is not concerning because I know that I'm in a great place and I need this sometimes for myself. So I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and please share, comment, subscribe, all the things, or none of the things. It doesn't really matter. I'm just here to be present, to be real, raw, open, learning stuff about myself, helping others learn, take care of yourself. Self-care is important. If you found value in this, I would love to hear from you. But anyway, that's it. And I will catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.